Hello, everyone. Let me just move this up a little bit. Welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. How are you doing? This is our intuitive exercise today, and we are using the Labyrinth deck, the Labyrinth Tarot. Very cool. They have uh, different designations for their suits. So we have Ten of Pots, which is also known as the Ten of Cups, right? We have, this is the Two of Feathers, the Three of Feathers, which is also swords, okay? Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, right? King of Pots or Cups, the Ace of Feathers or Swords, and the Four of Poles or Wands, okay? So cups or pots in this situation is water element, and it has everything to do with emotion, feeling, intuition, right? The suit of feathers or swords has everything to do with the mind, right? Logic, wisdom, strategy, mind manipulation. And poles or wands as fire element, right? So that has everything to do with creativity, action, passion, entrepreneurship. It's fast-moving energy, right? So interesting layout today. So the Ten of Cups, that's the happily ever after card, right? So it speaks of, the number 10 is the ending and the beginning, right, of a new journey. It's the ending of an old journey and the beginning of a new journey. So it also speaks to instant manifestation, the number 10, right? So this number 10 of pots or cups is the happily ever after, the happy family, the picket fence, however it is that you see your personal happily ever after, right? It's an emotional happiness, right? Emotionally fulfilling state of being, right? The Two of Swords is, or the Two of Feathers is, it's, having to make a choice, having to make a decision between two paths that are nearly identical, right? And it's up to you to sit back and think. Swords are air element, has everything to do with the mind, right? To think about what the differences are, because they're going to be subtle differences, and what it would mean to choose one over the other, because you have to choose one path, right? But these paths are nearly identical, but not absolutely identical, right? So it's up to you to think about whether or not, where those subtle differences are, and, which path would ideally be the best path to take, right? The Three of Feathers or Three of Swords speaks of heartbreak or deception or mind manipulation, right? That leads to a broken heart, deception or betrayal, right? And disappointment. But the number 3 is the number of expansion, okay? So keep that in mind. Number 3 is the number of expansion. So whatever difficulty there is, whatever disappointment or deception or betrayal that has happened in this particular instance, in this card, there's a lesson to be learned there, right? Because it's air element, and this lesson that needs to be learned will help you to grow and expand your knowledge, so that you know not to walk down that slippery slope again, not to fall into that trap again, or not to have to learn that lesson again, right? But it also expands your understanding of the world and helps you to understand the mentality of others around you with that aspect, right? Everybody has to learn that the hard way, though, right? The King of Pots or the King of Cups, very emotionally stable gentleman, right? He is the king of a kingdom, and he is very fair and loving and nurturing. He's not afraid to cry, right? He's not afraid to, he's not afraid of his emotions. He's not afraid to express his emotions, right? He's not afraid to express love or anger. He is also very capable and aware of his emotions, and he knows how to control them, right? Because he's the king. He is very fair-minded and a very nurturing king, but he's also very kind and tender as well, right? So it's that energy. Sometimes it represents a person, sometimes it doesn't. I like to focus on the energy that it represents as opposed to a human being, because, you know, every human being has all of these different traits, right? It's up to us as individuals on what and how we want to express all of those, or if we even do, right? The Ace of Feathers or the Ace of Swords. Aces are a divine gift. They represent new beginnings. This particular Ace of Feathers or Ace of Swords represents a new truth, a divine new truth that is going to be very inspirational, right? It's a new idea. It's a new understanding. It's a new strategy. It's a new piece of knowledge that is needed in order to expand into a new it's a new knowledge that will help you to grow and expand in, you know, your personal journey, right? That will help you to navigate that, right? Navigate, that's the word I was seeking, okay? So the Four of Poles or Four of Wands. A lot of people call it the 1111 portal in traditional tarot. It's the four poles that look like two 11s. It represents unity, right? The number 4 is the number of stability, okay? So the Four of Wands, or Four of Poles in this case, is about unity, about welcoming an addition to the family, whether it's through marriage or through childbirth or through adoption or whatever the case may be. It's about unity and union and, expanding in a stable, strong way, in creating strong roots and stability in one's life in a very communal way, right? Whether that's marriage or expanding one's family, you get the drift. Okay, it could also mean soul tribe, right? Your family of friends, right? So what is it that you are seeing in these cards today? Let me know in the comment section below. We only got a couple of cards. Usually these moon magics come flying out multiple times, multiple at a time, but only one came out, and I shuffled these like 3 times, right? Only one came out. I will persist. My will is strong. Okay. There you go. And that's true. I mean, that speaks to the King of Pots and also the Ace of Feathers too, because this is a truth. This is an acknowledgement of the truth, right? But it also, speaks to the King of Pots, which is, he's not going to give up on his kingdom or anything. He's there to endure, right? And to encourage and embrace and nurture his kingdom and the members of his kingdom, to flourish, right? So then we got a wisdom of the oracle. Let's see. No place like home. Interesting. Number 50. No place like home. Let me get that book. It's right here. Number 50. No place like home. Number 50. 50. Essential meanings. Authenticity. Coming home to yourself. Feeling at home. Arriving at a place where you just fit. Being comfortable in your own skin. The oracle's message. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create. A place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. Relationship message. Lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can be secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationships elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity now. Be home in this relationship. Together you add to the love of the world. Prosperity message. When you act in an authentic way, you command the world to reflect back to you exactly what is in your highest good. Your business choices, the investments you make, and the creative projects you immerse yourself in are powerfully on point. Why? Because when you are fully yourself, radically accepting everything in your journey to date, both successes and failures, you will see the divinity in all things. Abundance is a natural progression when you experience this kind of authenticity. I was talking about that just the other day, right? Wow. Nice. I love it. I love it. Very nice. I can see where the connections are. Let's see where the oracle is. Because on these cards, there is an oracle hidden on every single card. I see the oracle right here. Do you see it? Right there. Beautiful. I love it. So there we have it. How are these connecting with the tarot? These oracle messages for you. Let me know in the comment section below. I love reading about your perspectives. They are very intuitive and very enlightening, and I love all of you for it. And I appreciate all of you for it. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I really appreciate you. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video.